again Stefan from the Hypomanic Entrepreneur. So today I want to tell you all a bit about how do you make an impact in corporate. In other words, you're in a more or less established business, and you have either an employee job, maybe a higher position, but at the end of the day, you want to make an impact. You've decided that okay, you're going to make a difference um, in this position. You're going to do the things that are relevant for the position, but not only that, you are going to fulfill that position as well as you possibly can, but also strive to make that position, that role better, that department better, or try to make the organization as a whole uh, better overall, and you have some kind of idea of what direction it seeks to go in. So how do you go about doing that? How do you go about making an impact that is bigger than just the the activities that are day to day in your role, in your position? And what I'm going to say here are some kind of general characteristics, general principles to keep in mind for doing it. Your ability to pull them off in your situation may vary depending on both your level within the level of authority within the position, within the organization, and your connections, what the role actually consists of, and your flexibility that your supervisor provides you in your position. But generally, uh, what you need to keep in mind when you want to make an impact in corporate is that what what does it mean? Let's take it back a step. What does it mean to make an impact? It means to make a difference, right? And to make a difference, it means a change from the status quo. And a change from the status quo is compared to uh, some other intended state, right? You have some goals, you have some idea of an intended improvement compared to the current status quo. And it's not just you who have goals, right? It's not just you who have interest in leading the organization and the leading the company generally in one particular direction, right? A lot of other people within the organization, especially in uh, higher levels of authority, have a lot spend a lot of time thinking about this and have more authority to execute on them. But what you need to keep in mind is that when you want to make an impact, you need to keep in mind this principle that it's not just you have interest in making an impact. It's not just you um, who have a desire to pull it in a certain direction. You may have an advantage in your ability to pull things off and your ability to visualize uh, your um, your goals on a relative scale compared to some of the others, but you're not the only one with interest, and you need to keep this in mind when you want to execute uh, uh, on your uh, on your pursuit towards these changes to make sure that it goes in the right direction, right? And something you should consider, um, and something you should consider before you kind of go all in kind of on trying to make changes like this is that you should keep in mind and maybe check uh, check back on the what the companies and or the organization's overall vision, mission, values, what they generally are. Like in some cases, like because that's what the organization kind of presents forward as what is it was it aiming for to be what is the organization represents, what is the reason for existence, and what is the reason what is kind of the organization pursuing. At least that's what it's supposed to represent, and that's those are the kind of main main points to go to, and it may be to a varying degree how consistent the the actual uh, the actual progress of the company, actual internal affairs in the company is compared to that vision, mission and values. That may be varied uh, how consistent that is across organizations, but overall that's what they present forward outwardly, right? And if you can find a way to connect those things, especially okay, um, if you can connect those vision, mission, values, and so on with your desire to make an impact, your goals, and overall see that okay, you want to take the organization in this direction, and that aligns very well with the vision, mission, and values, then you will have an advantage when you're trying to talk to people and gain support for your suggestions, your initiatives, and your um, what you're trying to pull through. Because at the end of the day, um, the reason that office politics exists is because there are different interests within an organization. But the reason that people work together within the organization is because they are underlying the same the same goals and pursuit of bringing the company forward. That's in essence what a company is. It's social cooperation in support of an overall goal, overall pursuit, overall idea for the company, and it's to a varying degree how well they align with that idea. But if you have uh, have a strong vision, strong ideas for how you can uh, make a difference, how you can help bring the department or the company further in the direction of the vision, mission, values, and so on that are already set, then it's you're going to have a much easier time to persuade others, to argue that okay, I want to implement this because this is what the company says they want to do. So why aren't they doing this and this and this? That would help bring the company forward to follow further what it says it wants to do. In addition to bringing in more revenue, saving costs, or making things easier, providing value, and so on and so forth. Right? Take basis in what they say, what the company's uh, overall ideas and goals are, and then you see how you can align your own your own goals and your own ideas of how to make a difference with that, and then you can use that to leverage your ideas to bring it further in that direction, because you have that you have both the capability, like innovative capability and ability to execute it. If you have those two things, it's really just a matter of aligning those with that of the organization, and then taking meetings, assessing who can help support you, take and building a strong network, good contacts, and taking active initiative and leadership to push further in the direction that you want to see. So that's all I want to say for today. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts or questions are, and I will see you all tomorrow.